12H0071님의 라이브를 시작했습니다.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. I should dismount here. Revelio.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Revelio. There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
What am I doing here?
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries. I will make you pay.
No, that's That was pitiful and utterly
That was meant for me.
Life from a friend.
Rependo. Revelio. Rependo. Revelio.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
You're weak, you.
You won't get away with that.
Fringo. And you
Rependo.
miss me.
won't get away with that.
Revelio.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun. We're making quick progress.
Revelio.
I should tell you. Rumor is this might due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
For better or for worse, we're in.
One less human to worry about.
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Confringo!
Now I see why.
Revelio. Confringo! I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Enjoy suffering!
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully...
Wingardium Leviosa.
Any ideas?
Levioso. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be
Leviosa.
the legs, or the solar size, or the...
Confringo.
fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio.
킹킹 돈돈.
Confringo.
왔어. 뭔가 이상한데 여기 먼저 오는 게 아닌가?
Revelio.
여기가 길이 맞나 보고.
Levioso!
Revelio. Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
야, 야, 음악하지 마. 진짜 이게 버그
That
지겨.
bridge has seen better days.
지들 마음대로 막히고.
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
프레임 드랍.
Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Revelio.
Rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
프레임 드랍.
Incendio. Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyal.
Confringo. Revelio.
마이 갓, 오 마이 갓.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio.
없지? 프라임 드랍.
we've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I on the
I won't rest. Showing off, are we?
We're not finished yet.
Rather unwise coming back this way. You call that spell? Let's get this over with.
그런 식으로
Revelio cleared the room. You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Around peace. Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us
Sebastian,
unravel
I
more
think
of
I
this
found
mystery.
something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all.
Revelio.
Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the
Revelio.
trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen
아니,
and not
아무 말
heard.
안 했잖아.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
야, 너무하잖아. 벌친끼리 이러기 있기?
Did you speak with my uncle?
방금 화났지만 보조개로 허를
I wish I had better news about your
멋있는
uncle and
매직.
Anne.
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now. Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form.
I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized
이런
possessions,
고블린 분조장
a box of
같은.
artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
아까 고블린 친구는
I'll send you an hour when I
아니었다며.
have news.
조금 이상해. 정상이 아니야, 저 친구.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you...
캬베추, 캬베추. 이쪽에 다 모여있고 포션 물약을 좀 만들어서 팔로 가야지.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello there. Please, come in. Let me know if you need help finding anything. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. The tales of beetles and bars.
Come in. Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider
Yes,
yourself welcome.
아, 어디를 가야 되나? 무슨 퀘스트? 빗장 어디 있어?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
아, 네티가 만났던 네티 만났던 곳이 어디지? 기억이 안 나네. 여기 아닌데. 똑같이 생겼는데. 네티랑 그래핀 타고 왔던 데가 여긴 아니고. 아, 여기였나? 여기 같기도 하고.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like ends of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
여기 아닌데? 네티. 날 타러 오던 데가 어딘지 잊어먹었어.
Perfect. Target practice.
아이빙 굿불. 헬바튼선? 풀바튼성이라. 풀바튼성이 어디일까? 아, 여기구나.
Handy resource indeed. Your
Seems like a quiet. Betting on the dragon fight.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson! in Rookwood times is glad.
Just the shadows playing tricks.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
Call out for me, all you
Incendio.
Come out before I find you. Someone's going to regret trespassing.
that thing up! You can learn
Revelio.
a lot from weather though, can't you? It's like everything's foretold right before you. What are you smiling at? This is like giving me that look. If it's cloudy, like, you know, it might rain, what? You'll regret this one day, you will, when you're struck by lightning you never saw coming. In future, should have given you a yourself.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
광명 높은 적 제거했고 역시 맨드레이크 콤보가 사기지. 뭐 할 새도 없이 다 죽어버려.
thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
아미.
Why do we even have flies?
아미. 아, 저 진짜. 그 피부스 괴롭힐 수 있는 마법 안 배우나?
Hello there.
피부스 한번 괴롭.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
모두 고블린어야.
Off on another adventure, are we?
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Clever.
또 나만 이래. 아, 적당히 해라. 왜 나만 이람?
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio. Depulso. Flipendo. Descendo. Accio. Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio. We need to be careful, as I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely on it. You have my word. We're being watched by a door. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Depulso.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Arneet. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Revelio.
Ready to fight? Someone's I'm a
Revelio. Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. A schematic? They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
My brother who works at Gringotts. Couldn't pay me enough to sit behind a desk all day.
Mr. Dallas.
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
I won't rest.
Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, this really is Revelio.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. Incendios. More complex than I had expected. Accio. Revelio. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
허그 7인
Revelio. Revelio.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Lumos. Revelio.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
There's a hole in my pocket.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
How nice of you to stop by. I will make you.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit. Revelio. Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see. Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
What are you up to now?
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
씁쓸한 결과물이구만. 일단 여기까지만 할까? 메인캐 2개 밀었으니까.
Found what she needed to.
I believe my next
Table
room upgrade will
template.
be even more impressive than the last. Come by Spin Witches as soon as you can.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
야, 오늘 많이 했어. 네가 안 봤을 때도 방송을 하고 있었기 때문에. 이게 두 번째 방송이라고. 근데 정작 머리 깎으러 간다고 방송을 껐는데 머리는 못 깎고 얘기. 아, 요게 그래폰인 것 같은데 그래폰 빨리 타고 싶다. 아, 요 지도만 갔다 올까? 지도 내실에 갔다 오는 게 있네. 써볼게도 많이 있는데. 아, 근데 이거 하면 또 길어질 것 같단 말이지. (36시간) (37시간) 굿자. 동력